Don't you think it's just kind of like a wild, wacky, weird coincidence that her net worth in 2024, when Joe Biden was still president, long before all of these Somali fraud investigations and convictions, there have been convictions, was listed on official congressional disclosure forms with her signature on it as up to $30 million? But after multiple investigations were announced into her finances, and after Donald Trump got elected, and people started asking real questions, she amended those forms. And wouldn't you know it, her net worth tonight now down to as little as $18,000. Look, $18,000 is a lot of money. Not if you're a member of Congress making $174,000 a year. Remember, 1 year ago, she was a multi-millionaire. Tonight, technically, she's living below the poverty line. How did that happen? And she expects us to believe all of this. Both parts, the millionaire part and the $18,000 part tonight. Congresswoman World War XI, one of so many Somali immigrants in this country who have contributed so much to this country, like this woman right here. Frankly, I'm surprised that King Charles didn't mention this woman by name today because she has done so much for America.
So Minnesotans, not Minnesotans, Somalis brought more than just built they didn't just build the economy, but we contribute to the soul of this great state. And I want to remind you that no human is illegal, ever. You are not illegal. Our neighbors are not illegal.
And don't you think it's odd that Ilhan Omar's current husband, her third husband, not her brother, this guy right here, Tim Mynett, suddenly closed this world-famous winery just 7 days after the Oversight Committee sent him a letter requesting financial information about that winery, which, to our knowledge, has never produced a single glass of wine, but somehow it grew in value by $5 million, according to these same financial disclosures. Isn't that interesting? A winery, an amazing winery known for its fabulous 2026 World War XI Chardonnay, just suddenly closed its doors. Nothing strange about that, nothing at all.
We're looking for 422, which is the mailing address of Ilhan Omar's winery. There's a big complex with many different stores, and looks like Carmine just found it. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you guys sell any wine?
Sell wine?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I have wine boxes.
Wine boxes?
Oh, okay.
There it goes. There's $5 million worth of a wine business right there.
That is maybe the nicest tasting room I have ever seen. Tim Mynett, who's got nothing to hide. We would never make an accusation. According to the California Business Registry, the company was officially terminated on April 4th this month. And aides to Ilhan Omar cited an accounting error for that $30 million mistake. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. But where is Ilhan and where's Tim Mynett? Why haven't we heard from them about any of this since it all started? And what about all those wine club members still waiting for their spring shipment of that World War XI rosé? What about them? That's why this show exists. We are fighting for the Ilhan Omar wine club members who haven't gotten their wine club shipments. I'm kidding. But don't you think it's interesting that all of this is happening with Ilhan Omar at the exact same time that a massive fraud scandal is happening with the Somali community in her district? And don't you think it's odd that her wealth and the wealth of the Somalis in her community grew at the exact same time, but she had nothing to do with it? That's interesting to us. We think that's really interesting, and we're going to keep asking.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.